What is up, guys? We've got a little how-to video for you today, and today's video is going to be replacing wheel bolts with wheel studs. What we're effectively doing is removing the messing about, or lining wheels up and things like that. Instead of, if we go to the car, instead of trying to line these holes up, then putting the bolt through and torquing up everything, just literally chuck it on and tighten up. Plus, we're a little bit safer from what I've been told. So let's get to it. Right, wheels off, obviously. Few points to note, if you don't fall over. That's your wheel bolt, which you'll see is just a straight shaft. Nothing to catch on anything like that. Your wheel stud, it's got this little like shoulder that sits against the hub inside there. If the hole on the disc is not wider than that hole, it's going to get caught on the disc, which obviously we don't want. So what I've done, you see there's a little bit of crud on the end of that, is I've just done a dry run around all the holes, make sure it'll sink all the way in. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bore brush, which you can get on eBay, Amazon, anything like that. And I'm going to clean them threads out, dot a Loctite on there, put it in. Then you need to give it an hour-ish, half an hour, before torquing a wheel up. I've spoke to Supreme Motorsport because there's nothing in the box regarding torque specs or anything like that. They recommend 25 Newton meters for the studs. Give it half an hour, is what the guy on the phone said, and then you can torque your nuts up to 115 Newton meters. My torque wrench only goes down to 28 Newton meters, so that's what I'm going to do mine at. So we'll give them a clean up, we'll get some Loctite on them. Right, so they're all cleaned up. Got a stud. What we're going to do is we're going to put a dot of Loctite, literally just a tiny little line, nothing major. We're going to screw it in finger tight. Then we'll get our 5mm Allen key and torque it up to 25 Newton meters. Obviously I'm doing 28 because that's all I can measure. Obviously this brake's going to spin. Even if you put it in gear, it's going to spin to an extent. So what I'm going to do, and what I've done, sorry, is lock the brakes. Instead of having a friend stand on the brakes board, what I've done is, on the road noise, just get a bar onto the seat, brakes locked solid. And they're in. I've put the nuts on so I don't lose them, but just give that an hour for this Loctite to set. Then you can put a wheel on and torque them up. They can be 115 Newton meters according to Supreme. These are 75mm long ones, which means you're coming up to a 15mm spacer on a standard wheel. I mean, I do have 20mm spacers, which are going to be too big, so I'll not be able to run them spacers. But I have got new wheels which are a better offset, so I can do away with spacers completely. Well, I hope that's been useful for you. Nice short video, simple mod that makes swapping wheels off and on a lot easier. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.